All right, welcome back. We are now looking at some classroom scavenger hunts. These came from Super Teacher. These are free resources that are available. I stumbled upon them and didn't even know that they were there. And since finding them, we love them. These are great rainy day activities. Maybe the kids can't get outside. They're great refresher activities later in the year, closer to testing. And they're fantastic to use during your animal studies for vertebrates and invertebrates. So I'm going to show you two today. The first one is a mammal scavenger hunt. The mammal scavenger hunt has 18 cards, and these are fact cards. You'll want to put them in color. Hopefully your school has a color printer you have access to. If not, you really invest in it anyway because you're only going to need one set of these cards. You're going to cut them out and please laminate them. It's important that you laminate them because you're taping them up in hidden places, and when it's time to finally wrap it up and you pull it off, if they're not laminated, it's going to be hard for the tape not to ruin and destroy it. Plus, this helps you keep them for years and years. I've had these for years and years. So what you want to do first is, of course, not hide these while kids are in the room. So maybe it's in the morning before they've come in, or it's while they're at lunch or recess or related arts. That's when I tend to do it because we have science right when they come back from related arts. So you're going to hide these all over the room. A kid or two might notice them when they come back in, but most of the time they're not paying that close of attention. A couple things to keep in mind is you don't want to hide them under tables and desks, under chairs. You don't want to have them inside books, although sticking out like a bookmark, totally fair game. Upside down, backwards, sideways, windows, doors, bookshelves. Their cubbies are one of my favorite places to hide them because they don't think to look there. Again, not under all the books, but in some ways sticking out and showing. Back of your aquariums is a really fun place to put those as well. The clocks, your teacher desk. They love to touch your teacher desk anyway, don't they? So you can put them all over. Once you've hidden them and the kids are going to come in, I like to run, and you're getting copies of these. The copies you'll have will be 2 pages, but I like to run them reduced size, side by side, so that it's only one recording sheet. Plus, that saves copies, which are like gold at our school. So this way, it's still big enough for you to see, but it fits on one page. This could be something kids do by themselves. It could be something they do as a partner, with a partner, or as a group. That just depends on you, especially if you have the need to differentiate and scaffold for students who may really require a partner. Super easy. You just get one clipboard for the partners. Maybe one person is the recorder and one person is the seeker or something. Or since it's two-sided, trade jobs after the second, for the second portion. So fact card 1, there's a question here and it just says, how far away can a tiger's roar be heard? This is a mammal scavenger hunt, so all the questions are going to be about mammals. You've probably already had your lesson on mammals by the time you want to use this. So somewhere around the room, in no particular order, there's the mammal fact card 1. So it's got a tiger on it, kind of gives the clue. And it says most tigers have about 100 stripes. No 2 tigers have the same stripe pattern. You've probably talked about their camouflage and things as well too. A tiger's roar is so loud that it can be heard more than a mile away. So now here you are pulling in reading standards. They're reading, we call it tagging at our school. They're tagging information. They're going to take that question, a tiger's roar can be heard, and they've got to write their answer, more than a mile away. And they're going to record it. So you've got a writing activity, a reading activity, you've got nonfiction, high interest text, and science standards all at the same time. You can't be better than that. Once they've done the mammal activity, because I do teach vertebrates before I teach invertebrates. I love this one too. This is the invertebrate scavenger hunt. Very similar, same template kind of idea for the recording sheet. Same number of cards, 18 cards. But I do talk to my students about the fact that if you take all the animals in the world, such a small percentage of those animals have backbones. The majority of animals in the world are invertebrates. Why are there so many more and we don't see them? Because they're harder to see. They're smaller, they're underground. So for this activity, after we've done the mammals, I will hide them around the room, same as I've done before, but we'll turn off the lights. Each student or each partner group gets a flashlight because invertebrates are harder to find. Sometimes they're creepy crawlies at night, and we go around and we look for the cards with the flashlights, with the lights off. Another thing I'll tell you is that you can do this activity noisily, but my kids actually have more fun doing it silently, which sounds crazy, but during the mammal one, I play loud jungle music. So you've got monkeys howling, you've got things roaring, and they really get into that. And for the invertebrates, again, it's nighttime, so you gotta be really quiet. And then we play like crickets, or the tree frogs are going. So that's something just very special that you can do. Plus, you want to tell them that the louder they are, they give away where the cards are to others. So if they want to be the first group done, they're going to have to kind of be secretive about it. Another resource, and I'll mention this one quickly, it's not the same as that one, but this is another resource you're getting. It's the bug scavenger hunt. So this is something, they don't have to touch them this time, but they are going to go outside and look for actual invertebrates, to go along with your lesson in your unit. All right, so those are some scavenger hunt resources that I hope you and your students will enjoy.